Well, I did promise to share with you a brief COVID commentary. Yesterday we talked a little bit about fear and faith in the same vessel. Today I was out and about and looking at some plants and some seeds that needs to be planted. And I said, we have been reminded that if your faith is as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Actually, you can't, not unless you invest that faith. You plant it unless you deposit it somewhere. The disciples in the boat they deposited their faith somewhere, invested it in the master. They cried out, "Master, what, you're not concerned that we're about to perish?" And he arose and calmed the wind and the seas and the storm. But you have faith too. I have faith, and it may be just as small as these seeds, but it has to be planted somewhere so that we can get something like this. Seedlings that will come up as if they are trees planted by the rivers of waters that will bring forth their fruit in season. So how do we do that? I don't want to be cliche, but I would say to you, pray. Find the time to pray. Have a conversation with the place in which you have invested your faith. Have a conversation with God. Have a conversation with an outcome. Speak to it. Now faith is, the Bible says, evidence of things not seen, substance of things that we hope for. Have a conversation. So pray about it and speak it into being, despite what your eyes are seeing you or are telling you, or what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Speak the outcome of your faith into being. But in addition to that, participate. Faith does not need any bystanders. You can't just be looking on and expecting to have evidence or substance without participation. Get involved, people. You might be locked down at home, but you have a seed of faith that's planted in you. I don't know what you do. You play music, you counsel people, you draw images, you do IT. Do something. Don't just stand there. Participate. If you're going to pray, participate. God needs a body to work through. Get involved. And then I'm going to say, let's get involved in I need something for you to remember, some profit sharing. Because that seed, that faith, this seed that we planted, this seed that bore this fruit that is going to produce greater fruit, it has to be shared. And I would say to you, let's share the outcome of the investment of faith that we have. Call a neighbor, encourage them, send a word, do something that is going to challenge somebody to look up rather than look out. And they too will in turn do that and pass it on. So I encourage you, have a great day today. Let's do something specific. Plant that seed of faith now. Let it die. And let it grow again into a solid tree that is going to bear fruit and change lives. Talk to you later.